We are the MVPs. Wait, what again?
I said for the most part for this card, like, cause again, I know you haven't seen like some of the other shows, but can you say for the most part you could assume some of these matches were going to happen anyway?
You was breaking up a bit. Could you repeat that, bro?
I said for the most part, I know you haven't seen some of the shows, but would you say like overall you could tell why some of these matches on the screen were going to happen? Like you already know the story
Yeah,
for them. Like you already know, like in
like
general.
there's nothing on here that that's fair. There's nothing on here that I don't know the story behind. I know all the stories with all of these. That I can say.
Cool.
I haven't seen the shows, but I know the stories. Um, and I pretty much know who I'm gonna pick to do what.
Say less. All right, we'll work left to right, going down the card. So even though this match ain't important, we'll just get it out the way because why not? You know, small card, nothing crazy. Uh, Willow Nightingale and Ishii versus Chris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway. I don't know how Ishii got into
So
this, to be honest with you, but he's in there.
I'm not really aware either. All I know is, well, for starters, I've seen all of these people wrestle before. I don't recall ever seeing Hathaway wrestle before. Um,
Yeah, I think that's kind of going. I don't know if he ever wrestled before being a manager. If not, then this probably his first time ever wrestling.
yeah, I don't recall seeing him in a match before, so this should be interesting. But I'm
Yeah,
big on Statlander. I'm a big fan, and I know Willow's good, but I'm a big fan of Chris. Kind of hope they win, but um, I think they're going to win just to continue this rivalry. That way, they can have a one-on-one match for Willow's title. So I'm going to say Stokely and Chris win by cheating, of course. But Stokely definitely going to get put in the grinder by Ishii. That's definitely happening. But overall, Chris and Stokely get the win.
I want to say that Willow and Ishii win this match, but to your point, with how wrestling's been, honestly, as a recent, they're gonna do something where Chris Statlander like slams Ishii, and Ishii won't be able to fight back, and yeah, they gonna do some nastiness, and they gonna cheat some way and find a way to get a win. It's gonna suck, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah, agreed.
Cool. 0 hour out the way. Nasty matches out the way. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. Let's get to this casino battle royale gauntlet gimmick. They be doing a whole lot of these, but it's alright. I assume, if I remember correctly, the casino match is where they have that surprise person at the end of it. I could be wrong. But I could have sworn that's where they do that thing where like the Joker or whatever it is card is like the surprise entrant or something we don't know about. I don't know if that's what this match is.
All I know is whoever wins this get a future world title shot. So obviously, whoever wins this is going to be somebody they hide on. I don't know who all's in it. I don't know if they even revealed that. But who I would like to see win, I'm gonna say I would like to see Takeshita win.
All right, she's out.
Now, when you say she's out, like, what does that mean exactly?
She's out, but she definitely brought that price down quick. I'm like, oh, okay, but I don't have that. I mean, I already did too much. My budget is completely. pretty much wrapped up at this point. So
How much did she drop it to?
she dropped it down to $2,000.
Dang, that's lower than what I said. That's low.
She dropped she dropped it down to $2,000 and said she can do 50% deposit and then 50% later. So, but we're
That's
gonna
way more reasonable. That's
reevaluate
for
that.
sure.
Man, that's a little more reasonable.
A lot more reasonable.
Yeah.
So I'll hit her up in November.
Okay. Okay. Well, me and Frank were just talking about the casino gauntlet match. I don't think they ever said who's gonna be in it.
I think Chris Jericho gonna win it.
That's nasty.
That would turn off a lot of fans. I don't know if they should do that.
They've been turned off.
Actually,
Turn
wait.
off
Now that
tomorrow.
I'm looking at this, is Chris Jericho even on this card? Did they mess up the card for this gimmick?
Hey guys,
I don't see him. Am I missing something?
I think they might have. Well, this is guys when you trust Twitter.
man, let me look this up because I know what I'm doing because I watch wrestling every day.
Exactly.
That's not true.
No, that's true. You're right. Yeah, you can find the correct card because I'm pretty sure Jericho and Hook are supposed to be on this card, unless I'm losing my mind.
Oh right, Ricochet gonna be there.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, them
He
niggas.
just signed a multi-year deal an hour ago.
Oh snap! That's tough.
He signed what?
A multi-year deal with AEW an hour ago.
Oh really?
Oh, wow.
Oh, there we go. We know.
Oh, y'all watch wrestling?
We know who's gonna win the casino battle.
I'm gonna say if he just signed, then we know who winning that battle royal.
Oh, it is the card. Chris Jericho not in it.
Oh snap!
I'm gonna say I'm gonna stick with my pick though. I think Kanosuke Takeshita is who's probably winning this.
I got like in all honesty,
If Okada is in it, I'll pick him. It's between Takeshita and Okada who's gonna win this. One of those two, I believe.
let's go. I'm going with Hook.
That would be fire for Hook to win. I would be down with that. I would be cool with that Hook winning. Um, and a dark horse could possibly be
Jason Jett.
Ricochet.
Ricochet. Yeah,
So Hook, Ricochet, Konosuke, Takeshita.
Or maybe Jeff Jarrett.
Now let's not get crazy now. Okay. Let's not get.
let's
Oh,
not get
Jason
up.
Jett was a real person. That's funny.
What about Jesse Ventura? All right, never mind. All right, so those are our 3 picks. On to the next.
Are we live recording?
Yeah.
This CBS?
Nah, this I'm about to say this HBCU.
Oh god, you be funny sometimes. You know that Negro?
That's crazy to say.
Oh man. All right, so Tony Storm, Mariah May. It's pretty clear that Mariah May got to win this match. Tony Storm has gotten every single thing possible already. She's already top of the mountain peak. Yeah, let's build Mariah May and give her that belt, and let's let it take over.
I'm gonna go Mariah May.
I'm all in on Mariah May.
I'm gonna go with Tony Storm because the Asian chick with the tits is gonna interfere.
Oh snap! Hold on, wait. You might be onto something.
But you know what though? I might be wrong. I think I've just watched too much WCW, so I'm thinking everything's a run-in. So I might
No. Hold on. Stay right where you at. You might be onto something. Cause she
I don't wanna go.
said in an interview, she was like, I hope they can like fix it by the end of this match. And like, what if she does like pull up and like, oh snap, that'd be kind of crazy. I'm with it.
All right, well, he's with it, guys. There you go.
I'm with it, guys. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. I'm with it.
That's crazy. I'm gonna go Mariah May though.
Nah, but legit, Mariah May, because you know what it is, G? Really want to make Mariah May that shit? They should beat the fuck out of like the way she beat her up and on the stage, she should like John Cena that hoe.
Yeah,
Like she should just like it should be like no contest. Like she should just
this
take
should
the.
definitely be a real star making moment, like a legit certified star making moment for Mariah May. So she should definitely be Tony.
I'm honestly all for what you said, like giving her the Brock treatment, and like
Or some pussy.
even if she does it, um,
That's still the Brock treatment.
yeah, even if she does it in like yeah, true. Even if, even if she does it in a cheating way, where like before the bell hits, she attacks it with the heel, and like Tony Storm says she can still go, and then she gets ends up getting dominated. So I'm fine with it. But we're all on the
or
same
maybe,
page.
or maybe. Nah, give Mariah May the belt, man. She's cool. You know what I'm saying? I do like. I will say I like the build up to like. It's kind of like my like the daughter has grown up and now she's about to take over. It's kind of usually a son and father son thing, but they do it the opposite direction. And if I was ever a person to take the belt off of her, it would be like nice to be the person that was always there. Because I feel like not even AEW, but everybody seems to never to always all these wrestling companies always have the right person to take the belt, and they never let them do it. Like Jay Uso should have taken that belt off of Roman Reigns, but no, we just didn't do it. We was better off having Jay do it. It just made more sense than anybody else, but they
It
didn't do
really
it.
did
This
make it
here is
look
damn near
better.
the same shit. Mariah, if that was anybody, Mariah May would be the person to take the belt off. Now, here's the thing: she ain't gonna be doing shit with that belt the moment she get it, but it makes sense. So fuck you, Marquez. Fuck you.
I think
He's right.
overall it just makes the most sense, and it's just like we'll figure it. You can figure out what to do with her afterwards. And this is the thing too. Sometimes great stories get told, and regardless of whoever won the belt, that don't necessarily mean the person who wins the belt, if they beat the champion and that's the right story to tell, they don't necessarily mean they have to be champion for a long time either.
That's what the hell I pray to
Sometimes that was
God.
just the best story they got. Sometimes that was just the best story that got told at the time. But if another story comes along that's just as good or better, and it just so happens to get developed quicker, then during that person's time, then fuck it, you roll with that too. And at
I feel
the
like,
same time, you still building more stars.
And,
So I
even,
don't
I
see
feel like
how that
and to piggyback on
could
what
be
you
a
just said,
detriment.
even if you don't have like something for her after, there's still plenty of women on this roster that could be doing something. Like Thunder Rosa just finished off
Like,
Deanna Perrazzo, and like you still got what's some other chicks'
and
names?
that would be a good defense
Statlander
for her going forward.
and I almost call her Wendy Chu, Willow Nightingale. You still got them in the cut, just chilling, doing what I'm saying, doing their side quests. Like there's a bunch of women doing side quests on this roster that you can just throw them into the mix. Like, come on.
Because let's be real, whoever low key the loser of Mercedes and Britt Baker, they probably gonna end up in the world title soon.
Honestly, once Mercedes gonna win that match, by the way, that's my spoiler for that one. But once Mercedes gets the win, I'm pretty sure she can be like, all right, I already got 2 belts already, so let me get my third belt and let me go for that one.
Yeah. So right, man. Let's go on to the next match since we just brought it up.
Mercedes Moné versus Dr. Britt Baker DMD for the TBS Championship. Mercedes Moné is going to cheat this entire match, and then with her enforcer, who's a terrible enforcer, by the way, her Diesel is trash. Camille is terrible, but she gonna cheat as well, and Britt's gonna end up losing this match because of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's definitely
that tall
happening.
chick she got,
if they
horrendous.
if they want to keep that bitch in the company, they should give her the belt. What's her name? Britt Baker. If they want to keep that hoe in the company, they need to. I shouldn't be saying that. We record. If you want to keep that woman in the company, y'all may want to give her the belt, but they're not gonna do it because I mean, she ain't that cool.
Britt should definitely win, but I believe they should have Britt win too, low key. If nothing else, just to extend the rivalry, I kind of like it. Um, which is weird because I don't really care for either one of these wrestlers, but I like their rivalry. Because the funniest part about this, they're the same person, just different tints. Brit
That's
is
true.
Brit, Brit is Mercedes, Mercedes is Brit. They're the same human. They're just different races. That's it. They're the same two fucking people. It's just to see who's the bigger bitch. Um, I think for right now, Brit should get the upper hand. Now, Sasha, this is what's interesting about this match too. They both in charge of their own booking.
Let me
So
see.
this is like one of those types of matches you really don't know who's winning.
My thing is that I would love for Britt to win, but I
If they
think
want to keep Britt, I think Britt should probably win here because Sasha already locked in. It ain't gonna really hurt nothing with her. Plus, she already got another belt. If Britt lose, Britt might be out of there.
That's the thing.
and you know what? I don't think they care. So I think Mercedes wins this match.
They say that now till she's gone, and she basically goes to be with to WWE what Sasha thought she should have been, and they just gonna make Britt Baker that. And she white too. Triple H pulling that trigger.
Yeah. Well, trying to be less. Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't say that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard. It was hard not to.
On to better pastures.
Ooh, it was
Next
hard.
match.
Next match.
Jeez.
Trios championship.
Trios Championship ladder match. The Bang Bang
Ooh,
Gang against the House of Blacks, against the Patriarchy, and against a mysterious Trios team that they have.
Wait, can I say something?
Right.
It's a real virtue to be able to have restraint from like temptation. Like for real. Because I almost went on a full tangent after what he just said.
I know you did. I could.
But as a person who's trying to grow and trying to be a better man in his life, I'm learning restraint. And I restrained from saying it.
I applaud you. So
I
I
just,
applaud you.
You're a better
because
man.
I'm
You know what I'm saying? Cut that 7,500 down to 2K. You know what I'm saying? Talked her down and like,
hey man.
had there been no rent to pay, it would have been paid.
I wouldn't be on this podcast. I would have no laptop. I had to sell it to get the
Yo, phone bill out the window, no internet.
That's crazy. Who y'all think the mystery team is?
It's gonna be Bobby Lashley, MVP, and Shelton Benjamin.
That's actually a strong possibility.
Hurt Business pulling up. Hurt Business 2.0 in AEW.
if it's a version of the Hurt Business, they're winning. They're winning the trios championship. But if it's not them,
If it's not
I'm
them,
gonna
I
go
got
with the
zero
Patriots.
clue because I don't think of any of the three people that are like important enough to like be a mystery opponent. Like, because when you're a mystery spot, you gotta at least have some kind of
There might
importance.
be some Asians for real that we just don't talk about.
But like who?
But hell, everybody that's in AEW that's from New Japan is already there.
Oh well, I don't know.
That's a
Hey,
like
maybe.
that's a big deal.
Yeah, like the big deal folks. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's.
What?
I'm gonna say
Huh.
it's
It's gonna be Bullet Club.
It's gonna be
I'm gonna
me.
say I'm gonna go with the whatever version of the Hurt Business, whatever they're gonna be calling themselves. I think it's them.
Watch it be Ricochet.
That should be me.
That could very much be a possibility too.
You, Mustafa, and the one chick that dropped down 2K.
It's actually gonna be the dude who plays 2K. I don't know what that
Either way
means.
it goes, if it is the Hurt Business in AEW, I got them. But if it's not them, I'm gonna just go with the patriarchy to retain.
Yeah, I already had said I got Patriarchy retaining this, but depending on who the mysterious group is, again, I have no clue who that could be. That's important, whether it be in New Japan or ROH. I don't know of any of the trios group that's gonna magically appear, but Yeah, I'm going with patriarchy either way. Um, who knows? Maybe maybe it's Jay White and two members of Bullet Club pulling up, and maybe he's sick of the Bang Bang Gang and he's gonna bring them niggas in instead. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see though.
That sounds like that sounds intricate, but I don't think they're capable of doing anything like that. I'm gonna just go with the patriarchy. Like I said, if the mystery team is hurt business, I'm thinking they gonna get it done.
What if it's Ricochet and the Hurt Business?
Nothing changes. It's the same deal. I
Yeah,
still expect them to get it done.
there we go. So I like to hear. All right, on to the tag team titles. FTR versus the Young Bucks versus the Acclaimed. I got the Acclaimed getting their belts, and that's it. That's all I got for you. Acclaimed getting them belts. The other two niggas don't need it at all.
I'm gonna go with the FTR.
I think Soul
There
said
was a
FTR
time
as
where
well.
the acclaim was white hot, but they killed their buzz so incredibly. I don't know if they can. I, I don't know if they would really bother putting the titles back on them right now. But I'm going to say FTR just because right now they still the best tag team in the world.
Mine's was we should the WWE should trade some Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens for FTR. Cause I feel like both of them is just running in circles on their company. So they should do a trade. But if I had to choose, I mean, I feel like these one of them shows where like the Young Bucks retain on some BS and like it's real lame. So I'm going with the Young Bucks. I don't want them to win, but that's what I think gonna win.
But you feel like that's what's in the works. That would suck if they did that. Because it's just like at this point, it needs to be somebody that's on the show regularly and that's actually going to defend them. Because the Young Bucks are seemingly rarely on TV, and then they're talking about being on TV even less. That means you're taking a whole championship off of TV. If y'all the tag team champions, y'all don't need the belts then if you ain't gonna be on TV defending the titles. It takes away from the championships. So therefore, put the titles on somebody who's gonna be there. FTR gonna be there. The acclaim gonna be there. So
But
that's
I wonder if they got a tag team that like that's warming up.
for the Bucks to face.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, like is there? I don't.
Like
I'm
is
not
it
watching, so I'm more so asking. Is there? There may be a tag
like a
team
tag
that's like
looking to put on have the Bucks face and take the titles off of them?
yeah, because honestly, all three of these teams is pretty seasoned on a belt right now. So it's like that's another reason why it feels like you know the Young Bucks gonna win because it's like giving it to these other guys. Not just you have a good point by saying that they're gonna be there every week, but I still feel like all three of these guys, if their champion is to put another tag team over, I just don't know what that tag team is because they're just passing around for no reason at this point. Kind of like when New Day and the Usos just kept switching off, and it was just kind of like the belt just felt weird because they just kept switching. Like I feel like that's what this is here. So I don't know.
I mean, my thing really is that like to go off your point, most of the tag teams that are there, they're kind of just not really built up. Really, like you got Top Flight with Dante Martin and his brother, and
Oh hell
in
no!
Action Andretti, and it's like, all right, they nasty, and Leo Rush be tagging with them a little bit sometimes, and again, it's still nasty. And then just this past, what was it? Was it a week or two ago when Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara won the ROH tag belts on Collision? So
Yeah,
that team they had two tag matches, and in their second tag match they won the tag belts, which was nasty. But like that's the thing, it happened. Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara are a tag team now. So I
wait,
mean,
who?
Sammy Guevara and Dustin Rhodes are a tag team. Well, they're tag team
Well, put
champions
the
just right now.
put the belts on them.
Put the belts on them.
Put the belts on them.
All right. Well,
I
there
like.
you have it, folks.
There it is. Put the belts on them. I like it. I'm a fan.
All right, I'm with it. All right, but
Well,
I got Acclaimed winning because they're still one of the most over teams, and yeah, man, giving their
how do
belts
we
back
know? How do we know that?
because
Ain't nobody
Because
there.
everyone loves the Acclaimed. Plain and simple.
It's only 10 people telling them that.
And that's all you need. The focus group was just 10 people. That's all you needed.
They're like, who loved the Acclaim? All of us over here. It's like, oh, okay.
Say less.
Thank you.
You're over. All right. MJF. Billy Ospreay.
The Acclaim. Yeah, I'm gone. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What happened? I'm sorry. I mean,
AEW American Championship match.
I thought we were just talking.
That's hilarious. MJF, Will Ospreay, American Championship.
I'm
Please,
rooting
for
for
the love
America.
of God, do not go another 60 minutes.
They need to stop doing that in general, because them niggas be doing that, and it goes to nothing. It goes to literally a draw every time.
Bruh, this went 60 minutes with like
That- it-
with
it
5 seconds
kills the
to go.
meaning- It kills the meaning of those types of matches too. Wrestling that fucking long just for it to be a draw, or it just to be unnecessary and have no stakes behind it. It takes away from that so much. They gotta stop
Fake.
doing this. But I'm gonna go as far as who's winning. Osprey ain't gonna hurt from another loss,
I'm rooting for America.
so I'm gonna go MGF. He's killing it in his heel work right now. Yeah,
America.
give me MGF.
I don't want them to change the title back. I like American title. I love it. America.
No, they definitely gonna change that title back. I got MJF winning because Danny Garcia needs his get back. So
As long as he's from America.
he is from America.
Good.
Darby Allin versus Jack Perry in a casket match
My match of the night.
for the TNT title.
My favorite wrestler of all time.
I got my nigga Darby taking that TNT title back off of Jack Perry's dead corpse after he slams him in that casket, and he's gonna hit a coffin drop on the casket while he's still in there. And then he gonna set it on fire. And then he gonna walk away.
Yo, that's how you should end the match. A flaming casket. Come on, bruh. Oh, wait. I think Undertaker did that.
Yeah.
Simpsons did it.
But like, he at least got out of the casket. This nigga already gonna be in it, and we just gonna set him on fire while he in there.
Simpsons did it. So it don't even matter.
All right, Frank, who you got winning it?
Lola Vice.
I'm never picking
Jack.
I'm never picking Luke Perry's son, so it's always gonna be fuck him. So Darby is gonna be future world champion.
He needs it, bro. He needs a belt because he's been on a roll all
He's been on
year.
the road. So it's definitely gonna be Darby Allin. Give me Darby. Darby is the star of that company, and he's going to be a world champion within the next year or so. He has to be. I can't wait to see that Darby Allin Will Ospreay match. That shit gonna be crazy. I just hope Darby don't die.
I don't think Darby can die. I'm calling it.
Yo, calling it, saying he can't die is crazy. He definitely can, and he might during that match. So we're gonna find out though.
There's police pulling up at my house right now.
Police are pulling up to your crib, but you know who else is pulling up to your crib? Isaiah Swerve Scott. It's not his name. It's actually Swerve
I
Scott.
will never understand how Isaiah Swerve Scott is so mad at Daniel Bryan. What did he do to him?
He won. That's what he did.
What was he supposed to do?
Lose and retire.
He was still gonna fight somebody.
He was gonna lose and retire. That's it. And go about his day. But nah, he won and he got to the finals. So now he gotta face me for my belt. So
and I can never get out of retirement. That's
So
tough.
now you can never get out of retirement. It was on site. Like WWW. We sick of you, nigga. The moment you lose this match, that's it for you. It's done. Don't show up in WWE. Don't show up in TNA. Don't show up in ROH. Don't show up in Rev Pro. Don't show up in New Japan. Don't show up in what's some of the other companies' names? GCW. Don't show up in MLW. Don't show up in Africa with the other niggas that be wrestling on dirt. Don't show up nowhere because it's on site. I'm pulling up on you. So, once I beat you, don't come out of retirement. That's it. Now
That is
on the other hand, if Brian wins though, I said this off air, but if Brian wins, he got to be petty as hell. He got to be petty. He got to win and then retire and relinquish that
Best
belt.
world champion this company has ever had. Swerve. Fuck Daniel Bryan. Let's get him the fuck up out of here. He had his run. It's swerve time.
It is swerve time. But like if Brian wins though, like he got to be petty. He got to win the belt and he got to retire and relinquish the belt. So that means Swerve never gets his get back, and he got to go back through the rankings again to get that belt back. Find 20 other niggas that want to get it. Yeah, he got to be petty. Nah, unless he decides to stay, then I mean I guess you can go the route of that and do whatever hell you want to go going forward. But nah, I'd prefer Swerve winning this match.
I'm picking whoever got child support. So they're gonna need the money.
All right, so Swerve winning then.
Oh my god. No, I got Swerve winning. I mean, unless Daniel Bryan is sticking around. If he's not gonna stick around, I don't see Daniel Bryan himself even asking for that belt if he ain't sticking around. So, and it seems like he's about to run that company soon. So
I don't need to see Brian running out in a suit and tie.
Nah, he'll probably be backstage though. He probably be like how Vince was in his final years. So
okay. I bet. Well, that's the AEW All In card. It should be a great one. It's gonna be at 11 a.m. So be sure to get up early because it's not coming on at night. It's gonna be early. All right.
that's
Yeah, no niggas gonna be waiting. Be like, all right, Brett's coming down tonight at 11. Like, no sir, you already came on. You missed it.
Well, I'm excited because I need to know what's gonna happen in All Out because I'm going to All Out.
See,
I gotta get this.
You know what's crazy? When is All Out?
In like the next week or something.
Wait, what?
It's like in 2 weeks or something. September 7th.
Never mind. I was gonna think. I was like, oh, maybe I might go to All Out, but never mind. And I ain't moving yet.
When you pulling up out here?
At the end of September.
That's crazy. I'm never gonna wait. Where's your what's gonna be your address? Tell everyone
It's gonna be 1137 Fairview Park. Never mind. But yeah, no, it's gonna be like Fairview, Illinois. So it's gonna be like 3-4 hours from Chicago.
Nowhere close.
Why don't you move closer to Chicago? I don't understand.
Because his job site ain't near Chicago.
This nigga is definitely in a distribution center, isn't
he? I don't know. He knows all the information about all that. He got all the numbers and letters to them sites. But
I don't know how to spell clear.
I don't even know how to spell Illinois. But yeah.
Hey man, I see a Clearview Drive.
It's gonna be Fairview.
Oh, Fairview.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Let's look at it.
It's gonna be like right at the bottom of Illinois, going into.
That's only a mile from me. Oh no, that's Fairview Avenue.
That's hilarious.
Okay, here's Fairview, Illinois, 146 miles away.
A million miles away.
Who lives here? Are you going to college, nigga? This past Peoria.
That sounds like an anime character.
Peoria is like This Peoria is
Detroit,
going to
Illinois, home of
it's
Sean
gonna
Livingston.
be it's gonna be your Chicago.
No, that's the hood. That's crazy.
No, like all your attractions will likely be in Peoria. So, because you're so far from Chicago, y'all need something. Oh snap! You gonna be near Galesburg. I've been to Galesburg before. No, I didn't. Galesburg came to us.
That's
That's what.
hilarious.
How that work?
Because we played at the United Center. It was us versus Galesburg. We played on the United Center court.
You had to play somebody that far away. That sounds like a playoff game.
Shout out to us
I don't
versus
know. I
Galesburg.
don't know what it was. I forgot, but I just remember we was on the Bulls court hooping. What else are you near? Oh,
Yeah, the only time you was gonna play on the court, like the only time you was gonna play a time one, say
my assistant coach was crazy plug though. You know what though? So this has been the MVPs. This has been me, Frank, and Marquez.
James.
Don't
When
forget
you play
me
high
on the
school,
way
you
out.
figure stuff out.
You said don't forget your knees on the way out. Nigga,
I said don't forget.
we not that short.
I said don't forget me on the way out.
See that makes more sense. Hey, don't forget him on your way out.
Get out of here. Those are nice braids.
You must be sleeping under a rock or something.